Hello everyone, welcome back to AeroHub and welcome to the series of lectures in GATE Aerospace, and this is part 2 of structural dynamics. Consider the following spring mass system shown in the figure. The system has 2 degrees of freedom representing the motion of 2 masses, and this question was asked in GATE 2007. You can see the spring mass system where m1 is m, m2 is 3m, k1, k2, k3 is equal to k. Okay, and first question is, the system shows the following type of coordinate coupling. This is a general question, and the options are: option A static coupling, option B dynamic, option C static and dynamic coupling, option D no coupling. And we can see we have a system which is consisting of spring and mass. Okay, and the k1, k2, k3 is equal to k, m1, m2 is m and 3m. So for spring mass system, always remember we have a static coupling. Okay, so option is option number A. Okay, this is the option to find out the correct answer. So option A is static coupling. Okay, and the second question, and we are solving a 2 degrees of freedom system, so it will be having 2 natural frequency. So the second question is to find out the natural frequency of the system. We have option A, root of 4 plus or minus root 5 by 3 into k by m. Option B, root of 4 plus or minus root 3 by 3 into k by m. Option C, root of 4 plus or minus root 7 by 3 k by m. Option D, root of 4 plus or minus root 11 by 3 k by m. Okay, so to find out the natural frequencies, we have to use the characteristic determinant, and from the characteristic determinant we have to find out the characteristic equation. You can see the characteristic determinant here, that is k1 plus k2 minus m1 omega square. This is a general equation for a 2 degrees of freedom system. Minus k2, k2 plus k3 minus m2 omega square, minus m2 omega square. Okay, this should be equal to 0. This is the characteristic determinant. Okay, this is the characteristic determinant of a 2 degrees of freedom system. This is the characteristic determinant of a 2 degrees of freedom system. From the characteristic determinant, we have to find out the characteristic equation, and we have to solve the characteristic equation to find out the natural frequency of the corresponding system. This is the step we are going to do, and you have to understand that k1 is equal to k2 is equal to k3 is equal to k, and m1 is equal to m, and m2 is equal to 3m as shown in the figure. Okay, now I will substitute the value of k1, k2, k3 and m1 and m2 in the above characteristic determinant. We have to substitute the values now. So I substituted the value of k1, k2, k3 and the value of m1, m2 in the characteristic determinant. So I will be getting the determinant in this form, and you have to find out the value of characteristic equation from the determinant. Just do the simple determinant operation to get the value of characteristic equation for the given system. So it will be 2k minus m omega square into 2k minus 3m omega square minus k square will be equal to 0. And if I reduce this equation, I will be getting the final answer, which is nothing but the characteristic equation. So I will be getting 3m square omega power 4 minus 8m k omega square plus 3k square will be equal to 0. This is the equation number 1, and this is the characteristic equation of the given system. So to solve that, we'll assume that to solve for the natural frequency, we'll assume omega square is equal to p. Okay, so omega square is equal to p. So I can write 3m square. Omega square is p, it will be 3m square. We have omega power 4, it will be p square minus 8mk omega square is p. It will be 8 mk into p plus 3k square will be equal to 0. Okay, so if we compare a standard quadratic equation, I can write ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If I compare a standard equation, I can write a is equal to 3m square, b is equal to minus 8mk, and c is equal to 3k square. This is the standard values of the given equation. So to find out the root, I have minus b, that is 8mk, plus or minus root of b square. Will be b square is 864 m square k square minus 4ac. 4 into a value is 3m square into 3m square into c, that is 3k square divided by 2 into a, 2 times a, 2 into a. So I can write side confusion here. Yeah, 2 times a, 6m square. A is 3m square. Okay. So the general equation x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, this is the equation to find out the root of a standard quadratic equation. So now we'll solve the equation to find out the value of frequencies. It will be 8mk plus or minus root 28 m square k square divided by 6m square. So I can write 28 as 7 into 4. So I can take 4 outside. It will be 8mk plus or minus, it will be 4, it will be 2. Coming out of the root will be 2. 2 into root 7 into m into k. Okay. So in the numerator we have 2 into root 7 into m into k. Yeah, mk divided by 6m square. So I can take mk outside and it will be 8 plus or minus 2 root 7 divided by 6m square. I can cancel out m from numerator and denominator, and I can take 2 outside from the numerator. So it will be 2 into 8, 4 plus or minus 2 taken outside, root 7 into k, I have k here in the numerator, divided by 6m. Okay, so I can cancel out 2 from numerator, I will be getting 3 at the denominator. So this is the value of p, that is 4 plus or minus root 7 by 3 into k by m. Okay, that is the value of p. P is nothing but omega square. P is omega square. Therefore, omega will be equal to root of the answer. So root of 4 plus or minus root 7 by 3 into k by m. Okay, this is option number C. Okay, this is the method to find out the value of natural frequency. So thank you for listening. Take care. See you next lecture.